Hey everybody, it's Melanie. Welcome back to the Planner Girls, and today I'm going to be doing a plan with me for the second week that I was in Africa. I'm saying was because this second spread is going to be a rewind spread because I didn't really have time to do another spread after doing the first week, and I thought that this way I could talk about my trip a little bit more, having already been on it. So I'm going to be using this kit by Blackbeard Prints. It's called, I think it's called Let's Go Camping or something. It's a camping kit, which I think is different than the first kit I had. A lot of it is camping inspired, and I have quite a few sheets, so I'll go through and show you. These are the full boxes. These are the headers and appointment boxes. We have the ombre heart checklists. We have the half boxes in littles. We have the flag sampler. And then we have a deco sheet with a big packing looking list thing. The thing about this kit is that I didn't go in an RV, obviously. I went to Africa, so some of the half boxes and full boxes aren't as usable and applicable to this. So I'm not going to be using all of them. As you can see, I used a full box from the last kit to start this week off. So like I did in my last planner with me video for the trip, I explained that I'm going to be doing a Thursday to a Thursday, which is what you see on this side. So then this kit is going to be a Thursday to a Thursday, which actually goes into August. So that's going to be kind of confusing to flip back and forth, but we're going to go into August with this. So this is where my spread's going to be, and I'm pretty excited because I can explain to you about my trip and so on and so forth. So let's get started. So I'm going to start with my full boxes. I'm not going to be using the RV one, so I'll start with this green plaid color. Oh, and then also, once again, this is an Erin Condren kit, so it's not going to fit my Happy Planner all the way, which is totally fine. We will figure out how to combat that. But I got back from my trip yesterday. We flew from the time that we woke up to the time that I got to my house. It was 35 hours. It was quite an intense travel day and very long. So I explained it in my last planner video. We flew from Houston, where I live, to Amsterdam, and then from Amsterdam to Arusha, which is where our starting off point was. But on the way back, we were in the Serengeti, so it was a longer day. So we woke up in the Serengeti in like this private tented camp, and we flew from the Serengeti to Arusha in a super duper small plane. Then when we got to Arusha, we had like a day room at a hotel, and then we flew like 5 hours later from Arusha to Amsterdam, and then Amsterdam to Houston. That's really crooked, I'm sorry. But it was terrible because we ended up having to land in Dallas, Fort Worth area, because there was a storm that came through Houston and we couldn't land, and we were running out of fuel. So instead of circling and waiting for our time to land, we had to fly to Dallas. We were on the ground for an hour, and then we refueled and took off, and we were home 4 hours later than we were supposed to, which was so annoying and just the end to a really long travel day. Okay, I'm going to do the Today banners, I've decided. I'm just thinking, should I Should I leave some space for them? Should I leave some white space? Because there's no way. Okay, I'm going to leave some white space. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to fill all this up, because I'm not going to use my to-do band, my to-do ombre heart checklist, because there's nothing I really did other than look at animals. Really struggling here to pick up these to-dos. Okay. I don't really remember what I was doing on Wednesday. I have to look at the itinerary, because I just like lost track of all of the days. That just went on really crooked. Hold on, I'll fix it. Random side note, I think this is going to be my filming setup. I finally figured out how I wanted to do it. So I always wanted to have a tripod that looked straight down, which this one's doing right now, as straight down as a tripod could go. Louisa has a tripod that does this, and so I really needed one. And I have one tripod that I used for my other videos that just didn't look straight down, and I just thought that was like really annoying, because in order to see these and not have it be a weird, setup, and to feel like you're right here with me, you have to kind of have one sitting down or looking straight down. And I was really upset because the tripod I have, I use for when I travel, and it's very expensive. And then today I was setting up for filming, and I was really annoyed because I don't have a tripod that goes down, and I realized that this one does go straight down. It has like a ball that the camera can like rotate on to get it like where you want it, what angle, and at one part of it like goes down, and I had never seen it before, and I was so confused. By the way, I think I'm going to do this page first, and then I'll go back to the other page. Anyways, so I figured out how to do this, which is pretty exciting. And kind of annoying, because I've been really trying to like fiddle with it and like try to get it to work, and I couldn't figure it out until today. But now we have this. Tell me how you feel about it in the comment section if you want. Here, I'll zoom in. Tell me how you think this looks versus the other setup that I had. I am totally 100% open to hearing what you have to say, because I am open 100% to suggestions. Let's pick. But back to talking about my trip. Well, actually, before I start, when Louisa and I started this channel a couple weeks ago, we decided that we weren't really going to say our names because there's just no need, but honestly it's just kind of confusing not to, because we're both making videos, so just for that sake we've decided to mention them. But I think that this concept of Plan With Me's, or of a planner channel, really having two people as a part of it, I think is going to be interesting, because you see two planning styles. You have double the amount of videos, double the amount of Plan With Me's, and two different personalities, which I think is really going to be good for the channel, because I plan a certain way and she plans a certain way, and I think that having that difference on this channel is going to be an important thing when it comes to giving this channel diversity and whatnot. Since I don't have bottom washi, it's kind of like stressing me out, because all I want to have left is littles, and a lot of the deco doesn't really, I guess I can use some of the deco. I'll put the weekend banner up though, even though it didn't really matter to me that it was the weekend because I was on vacation. Like, I don't need these because it's just going to be wasting these stickers. Okay, I'm not sure where I left off, but I'm charging my battery right now. So I might have to cut out again, but I just put in this one battery and it has like a little bit of charge on it, so yeah. So I went and grabbed the kit that I used in the last plan with me. I still have a bunch of stuff left, including some washi, so I'm going to try to use that to make this a little bit more full kit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and put my littles. I'm going to put them at the bottom, you can see that. Okay. I know that I have a television show on Sunday. Every day I have to read. So I'll do hearts on these days. Okay, I just realized that the Kardashians weren't on Sunday.
See the doubt in those eyes.
I'm pretty sure Sunday is when we arrived at the private camp that we went to. I'm pretty positive that's when that was. And I don't know what I should put to cover up all this space. I think what I'm going to do is, should I come back to this? I think I'm going to come back to this after when I fill it out and figure out what I can do with this space. Okay, I'm not sure if y'all noticed when I was blabbing, but I completely thought that this page was stuck to the other page, so I didn't see it, and I didn't even look at the date, so I just put it on the next week's. But they peeled off pretty easily. I'm not sure if they're going to stick very well, but we've since fixed the dilemma. And this full box ripped, but oh well, it happens. Okay. Now that that's better, I can now flip back and forth. I'll do the today stickers. Where'd the other today sticker go? Oh, there it is. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave a little bit more room this time, because I'm trying to fill up the whole 3 columns. And I think that's going to be a little bit of a struggle, because I don't need any to-dos. I'm not going to waste that. Okay. Now I'm going to take this, put the half boxes under the todays. Oh, it's hot. Anyways, I'm not sure if I finished my thought, but if you have any preference on what our upload schedule should be, we would love to hear. Because right now we're just trying to equally space it out because we have a lot of video ideas. So that's kind of explaining that. Now for our littles. That's not the little sheet. Here's a little sheet. Let me look up. I know we have a video that went up on the 27th, which was my video, which was the first part of this first part of this series, which was the first week of this first plan with me. This was the 2 bachelorette days. And then the finale of Below Deck Mediterranean, which is what I like to watch. And then Young and Hungry is on Wednesday, but I don't really keep up with that, so I don't think I'm going to put it. Because I think I'm really behind, so I probably should just watch what I'm missing before I put it on here to watch it. 1 TV left. There's 2 on Tuesday. Okay. And then we had a video Wednesday. I had a package come in, but I'm not sure when because I wasn't here. This was the day that we got on the airplane, and I needed to write an email. So I'm going to use an email from the other kit because I didn't use a lot of littles. This is the day that we left, so I can always put a little of these. Not to celebrate because it was quite sad to leave, but just to mark the day. And then I need my little things headers. Like I mentioned earlier, the flights were rough, and I'm still pretty jet lagged. I don't really have any energy, but I got tired of sitting on my bed catching up with everything, like on my television. So I just called it and thought that maybe I should just film this now. Is it getting dark in here? Ugh. It's okay. Okay, let's think. I don't really have anything. Okay. This television little is like haunting me. Okay. Now I need to think about a way to fill up all of this space. How about, I'll put a to-do list. Because I did get a lot done on the plane. Or, well, I wanted to get a lot done on the plane. I'm not sure if oh my goodness. Could that have been any less not straight? Okay, I was in the middle of figuring this out and writing in it. And I think just for the sake of this video and the spread, I'm just going to go ahead and put these check boxes down like I did in the last spread, because I think it just probably looks better and makes the spread kind of flow. And every day I had to read, and I worked on the video every day, my Africa video. So I guess that will be just fine for this spread. I am so tired. I'm sorry I'm not being talkative. But I think that I'm going to try to remember what I did day by day, which might be a little bit confusing, so bear with me on that. But I'm kind of annoyed, but that's okay. They're not very straight, and I don't want to pick it up and let them rip, so let them rip. Okay. I have what I did the first week, so maybe off of that I can figure this out. Okay. So, Tuesday I drove to Lake Minyara. We stayed at the Tree Lodge for 2 nights. Here and here. Then we went to stay with the Hadza, which, oh goodness. Then we went and stayed with the Hadza, who are like a hunter and gathering tribe. It was really interesting. So we drove to the Hadza. I'm gonna put a drive little because why not? Or a drive deco. I'm gonna put drive to Hadza. This was one of my favorite parts of the trip. It was so special and an amazing experience. I'm gonna put this little dog print. We're gonna pretend it's a cat print because we went hunting with the Hadza. Which was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. We all 4 of my family members, we split up with one man in the Hadza, and we went hunting with them, and it was insane. We shot with a bow and arrow 2 hyraxes. I will put a picture in if I remember, but they're these tiny little rodents, and the men ate them, and it was crazy. I did not partake because it was kind of nasty, but it was really interesting to watch them do it. So we stayed there for 2 nights. Then this day, I don't have a driving deco. Maybe on this one? No. This is when we drove to the Tree Lodge, or to the crater. The Crater Lodge was amazing. And the crater itself was awesome. It's the Gorogoro crater. And we went there for the evening. And we went into the crater in the evening, and it was absolutely insane. We saw 21 lions, and it was actually a last minute change because we were going to stay at another hotel, but they kind of kicked us out, so we ended up getting a reservation at this very nice hotel, and it was amazing. We stayed at the Crater Lodge, and then we went to the Serengeti. So we flew. And then we explored. We didn't see anything special that night, but it was still pretty fun. And we were actually in a tent. So I think I can put the tent deco. I might actually put it right here. No. Maybe I should save it for the next page. I think I'm going to save it for the next page. Because, but we did hunt, and we cooked some food. So I'll put that right there. And I mean, we were in the forest, so I don't see why not. I can't put that there. Okay. Okay. And then every day I read and I worked on the video. And then I had to pack this day. I had to pack again. I think that's enough for this page. I'll fill in here. I'll put 15 pages I needed to read. 15 pages. I know I put the to-do list up here, but before I did put these littles down, so. And 15 pages. Video went up. The video, I'm not sure if it went up, but we're putting that on there anyways because, yeah. I think here I'm going to put 21 lines because it was insane. Or should I put that? Hold on. Should I put that on like a little? Should I put that like, okay, I have a vision. I'm going to take this full box. I'm going to put half of it. Let me go cut this, 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna cut that much off. I'm gonna put it here. And then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna take another, where is it? Here. I'm gonna take this as well. Just because I'm going to put, we saw 21 lions. We saw a rhino. Do we see anything else crazy? I don't think so. And I'll leave that there. Just so I can remember, I'll put 2 hyrax. And then also this day we went and played with the kids in the afternoon and it was so fun. And then this day we actually went with the Hadza in the afternoon and we like took honey out of the tree. It was insane. I'm gonna put hunted for honey. That's cute. I didn't realize the tree had some significance in that day. This day I don't really think I had any other checklist items. I don't think so. Okay, moving on to the next, to the back page. We were still in the Serengeti this day. And this day actually we saw 3 lions under a tree with 2 cheetahs in the tree on top of it. And a little bit later a cheetah. I don't know why I just put that there. I'm going to put a little paw print. I'm going to put 3 lions, 2 cheetah, and 2 leopard. Which, by the way, is just a crazy thing to see all in one day. It was insane. That was a really pretty day. And then nothing really happened this day. We played cards. it was really fun. And I read a lot of my book this day, like a lot. Here's the batch. Correct. Oh, I really hope I'm in focus. I don't think I am. Dang it, I was like over here during that whole thing. Here is what I was talking about. And then, what was this? Oh, video. Okay, this is the final spread. I think it turned out pretty good in the end. I think it was kind of cute that I got to kind of reminisce on what I saw. So, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to tune into our next video by subscribing, liking, and following us on Instagram. Bye!